Hello there, good morning and welcome to Claret and Booze. My name's John, aka Virgil, and this is my daily ramble. Before we start, if you like the show, then please hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do so on our YouTube channel called Claret and Booze. And if you hit the bell notification, then you'll be advised as and when we put shows on. Now, just a bit of a disclaimer. I'm not sure why, but I've had somebody suggest that I might be an Arsenal fan. I'm not really sure how somebody got to that decision, but I can tell you now, I hate Arsenal and I'm not an Arsenal fan. Anyway, moving on. So today, the last video I did was my birthday, and today is David Moyes' birthday, or Mr. Moyes, as some like to call him. Nick likes to call him something else, but that's another story. So happy birthday, David Moyes. Let's hope that you can go out on a high this season, and when you leave the club in the summer, we are safe from relegation, which I believe we will be, and are European Conference League winners. Who knows? So today is literally a big waffle on, a bird's eye potato waffle, because there's not a lot of news flying about apart from the obvious. Now, West Ham United at the moment, we are in good form. We are at the moment, I believe, we've only lost one game in 10. Which was against Newcastle. Quite a thumping, wasn't it? But the last few games are the ones that have really managed to get the fan base back smiling again. Because not just of the results, not the comeback against Arsenal, the 2-2 draw, the big win against Ghent in the Europa Conference League on the Thursday, or even the 4-0 drubbing away at Southampton. It's not actually the points, and it's not actually the goals. It's actually the way we've been playing. The way we've been playing is West Ham of 18 months ago. The fantastic counter-attacking team, the team that, put the fear of God into teams. Against Bournemouth, we had a very low possession percentage. I think it was something like 28%, something ridiculous. But we scored 4 fantastic goals. And our problem all season, in my opinion, has been the transition from defence to attack, something that we've relied on greatly. Now, in my opinion, it's no coincidence that this has come about for more than one reason, and the main reason for me would be Paqueta. Paqueta seems to have suddenly got to grips with the Premier League. He seems full of beans, full of confidence, and he has been fantastic in recent weeks. And this has allowed Declan Rice to be more confident with his teammates surrounding him. Now, we know Souček's form has been shocking all season, and he's been getting a lot of the blame, quite rightly, and he's been getting a lot of the brunt of the fans' frustrations, myself included, At times, Souček has been a passenger. He's been very much, the worst player on the pitch time and time again. It pains me to say it, but it's true. And Rice has been therefore carrying Souček, but also to some extent carrying a player, i.e. Paqueta, who's new to the Premier League, who has, unfortunately, taken time to adjust. And he did an interview after the Bournemouth game where he suggested that, yes, he knows he has taken time to adjust to the pace and the physicality of the Premier League. But he feels now that he's enjoying himself, he's got to grips with it, and that he is 100%, 100% ready for what the Premier League has to offer. So it's no coincidence then that the team are now far more pacey, far more aggressive in the way we revert from defence to attack. Transition is key, especially when you don't have a lot of possession. It's not a problem letting the other team have most of the possession. It doesn't matter. As long as when you do get possession, you can make the most of it. And in recent games, we are definitely making the most of the possession as and when we get it. Now, look, we're not mathematically safe yet. Of course we're not. But I truly believe that, another win or another 3 points across the rest of the season, we will be safe And I think we are already, really. And this is why tomorrow night's game at home to Liverpool is a fantastic opportunity. You know, in some way, it's a free hit. And it should be a good game because they've found a little bit of form recently. And we obviously have found a little bit of form, and we are playing, you know, the way we've been enjoying ourselves playing over the last couple of seasons. Mickey is in full beast mode, and Paqueta has found his feet, which is allowing Declan Rice to be more confident. You've seen Declan Rice go forward more in the last few games than he has done all season. You know, the goal against Ghent, the goal against Bournemouth, the way he was nicking the ball against Arsenal off Thomas Partey and running forward. And you know, he was a big part of the penalty that we won when Paqueta was fouled. Things in the centre midfield are starting to gel. So where we pretty much only, to some extent, had one player in form out of the three centre midfielders, we now have two or two and a half, because Soucek's playing a little bit better, let's be honest. I mean, you know, look, he is still a little bit of a passenger, but he's slowly but surely getting a little bit better. And I don't think he's ever going to be on the level of being our saviour anymore, but he has found a little bit of form again, a little bit of form, but at times he's still poor. So the game against Liverpool, to me, is a massive opportunity. And look, I can see it being a fantastically entertaining game. Two teams, as I said, who have found form. Two teams who like to play attacking, fast-flowing football. We know what Liverpool have got up front. Salah, Jota's back, Darwin Núñez. We know what they've got up front, but they've got some problems at the back. You know, Trent Alexander-Arnold defensively is not great. Virgil van Dijk, my namesake, you know, hasn't been great this season. He's still a top-class defender, but for whatever reason this season, he hasn't been great. So defensively, Liverpool can be got at as well. So more than ever, attack is the best form of defence for us. We have to play the game, not the team, and we have to think about the last three games, how we've played, the style we've played, what we've reverted to, and take it from there. We cannot afford to sit back. Well, we can sit back, but when we get that ball, we need to transition with speed, with foresight, and with confidence. And I hope that we can continue to see tomorrow night what we've seen over recent games. I don't believe Cresswell will start. I can't see him playing 3 games in the week. He's done all right. He's still a little bit of a liability, but he's done okay. I'd like to see Emerson come back, who I think has been very good defensively, which I did doubt to some extent. And I hope that we see Fornals coming for Benny, purely because I think Benny needs to be taken out the firing line, because a lot of the good work that he's done this season is slowly starting to be undone with his performances in recent weeks. So I hope Moyes can take him out the firing line and not allow his confidence to be dented any further. I think Fornals needs to start on the left if Moyes picks the team that we think he's going to pick. But I think the rest of the team pretty much picks itself. Aguerd, you know, Aguerd's looked a little bit low on confidence lately. Some have said he may well be carrying a bit of a calf strain. If so, bring Ogbonna back. You know, I know he's old and all that, and he hasn't got the pace and stuff, but, you know, he's a wily old fox. He knows how to defend, you know, and he'll offer a lot to that back line. For me, Soufal, again, you know, has to be in the team. I think he's been fantastic. He's almost bald again to some extent when he's, you know, when he was almost at the door in January. So look, Moyes, it's your birthday. Tomorrow is a big game. It's not a must win, but it's a can win. We can beat Liverpool tomorrow. They're on form. We're on form. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. So I'm looking forward to an exciting game. And that's all I want. I want to see us on the front foot at times. I want to see us putting them under pressure. And I want to see what I've seen over the last 3 games. And come what may, I'll be happy with that. You know, because we've got other games throughout the season that are more winnable than this possibly. But this is still very winnable. Okay, so let's hope tomorrow night we can get over the line, possibly pick up 3 points. I think it will be a draw, 2-2, or a Desmond, as people like to call it. And I'm looking forward to the game, you know. So tonight we've got the FA Youth Cup, and I would just like to say good luck to the boys. Let's hope you can beat Arsenal in their own backyard, win the FA Youth Cup alongside your league winners' medals. For all those of you going tonight, hope you enjoy the game. I unfortunately can't go, as my boys got a match tonight for Leyton Orient. So sing for the boys. Let's hope we can bring home the FA Youth Cup for Mr. Moyes' birthday present. I know that's annoying, people saying that. But more importantly, on top of that, let's hope we can top off the week with a fantastic win, or, you know, at least a good performance against Liverpool tomorrow. So if you like the show, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, Claret and Booze, on YouTube. My name's Virgil. Thanks for watching. This has been an absolute waffle on.